kit of essential play materials for preschoolers. It has been recently developed in the NIU workshop of the National Council of Educational Research and Training. It contains 21 broad play materials which could be broken down into 314 pieces. It measures 33 cm by 33 cm into 63 cm high and weighs only 4.25 kg. This CD will guide you how to use the kit. Now, who will use this CD? 1. Trainee teachers of nursery teachers training program. 2. Trainees of Anganwadi workers training program. 3. Students of child development in MA or MSc, B.Ed, M.Ed, higher secondary of CBSE and NIOS courses. 4. Caregivers, parents, people interested in play materials for preschoolers. During the tryout phase, we wanted to get feedback from village preschoolers. We chose a village called Hasangarh in Haryana. Farming is the main occupation of the village here. The winding lane originating from the highway passes through the age-old entrance arch. Shops, residences on either side of the lane are typical of an agricultural village. We stopped at the chopal, which houses the Anganwadi. There are 3 caregivers for about 40 children. The children had just finished their late morning snacks provided from Anganwadi funds. The chopal was more than full with children, parents, caregivers, volunteers, etc. In the name of play materials, one finds 2 or 3 worn out sets of wooden blocks and many charts hung up on the walls. Here enters Sri Pramod Sharma with the kit.
देखो बच्चों, इस बक्से की 4 दीवार हैं। हर दीवार पे एक चित्र बना है। सब बच्चे देख रहे हैं चित्र को? अच्छा बताओ, ये क्या कर रही है मैडम? अरे वाह, और ये पीछे? अरे वाह, आपको तो सब पता चल गया। और इसी तरह इसमें ये क्या कर रही हैं? अच्छा, और ये क्या है भाई?
बैलगाड़ी।
बैलगाड़ी, बढ़िया, पकड़ में आ गया। और ये क्या कर रहे हैं? और ये बंदर का खेल दिखा रहे हैं। बहुत बढ़िया, सारे बच्चे बहुत अच्छे हैं, ताली बजा देते हैं। एक खेल तुम्हारी समझ में आ गया। अब देखो इस डब्बे के अंदर क्या क्या है। अलग अलग खेल आपके लिए लेके आए हैं। इस डब्बे में अलग अलग रंग के थैले हैं हमारे पास, और हर थैले के ऊपर एक चित्र बना है, और चित्र के हिसाब से ही उसके अंदर खिलौने रखे हैं। तो ये थैला, इसके अंदर सबसे पहले हमारा घर बनेगा। खेलते हैं ना, घर घर खेलते हैं ना, घर बनाते हैं ना। एक घर हम भी आपके लिए बना के लाए हैं। देखो कितना अच्छा और कितनी जल्दी बनता है ये घर।
We have watched how Sri Pramod Sharma introduced the kit to the children with interactions. The play materials in the kit offers independent play, cooperative play, play involving motor skills, visual play, linguistic play, musical play, mathematical play, free or structured play, symbolic play, etc. But how to manage 40 such curious little scientists with infinite energy? Perhaps the best way to satisfy them is to form groups, distribute one module to each group to work on. If cooperative play works, you are happy. If it doesn't, you will have to assign individual play. This is the house puzzle model in the kit. Let us see how the teacher manages the class with this module.
बन गया भाई घर? एक बार फिर बना के दिखाऊं? एक बार घर बनाया, इसको फिर दोबारा खोल लेते हैं। इस घर की 4 दीवारें हैं, चारों को अलग अलग कर लिया हमने। फिर एक के अंदर इस कट में इसको डाल दिया, ऐसे ही दूसरे में इसको डाल दिया, और ऐसे ही ऊपर।
Let us observe the structured play in this case. Children imitate what the teacher does. They even pack the contents back in
अब
the
इसकी हमने
designated
छत
bag
बनाई।
after the session.
बन गया घर? कौन बच्चा बना सकता है इस घर को दोबारा?
मैं
ठीक है, आपको देंगे खेलने के लिए, सब घर बनाएंगे।
This is the set of 35 blocks. There are 8 different shapes in the set which enable the child to build numerous designs. Any shape created by the child is the manifestation of the imagination of the child. If individual free play is allowed, each child or even an adult will be absorbed in building a new shape. This exercise brings in deep concentration. Children with special needs will learn basic three-dimensional shapes by touching and feeling them. The visually challenged will learn how 2 squares add up to a rectangle. The 3 geometrical shapes in 3 sizes and 4 colors can be arranged according to color or according to shape. These pieces can also be seriated. That means they can be arranged from big to small or small to big. Visually challenged children will be able to classify shapes, seriate sizes, and even count them. Let us see how children react to it in the free play mode. Here the children show their natural tendency to stack the pieces irrespective of size, color and shape. They find fun in aligning the hole in each piece with stick of the stand and drop the pieces one by one down the stick. There are 2 sets of 3-piece puzzle and 1 set of 6-piece puzzle. The child finds success through trial and error. Though basically an individual play, this could also be a cooperative play where 2 or more children work on the same puzzle simultaneously. As there are 3 objects to be threaded onto the board and 4 apples onto a tree, this could involve 7 children at a time and could be another example of cooperative play. Normal children as well as those with special needs should be encouraged to work together in threading objects. Backside of a normal slate has Velcro strips pasted on it. On this Velcro, one can write with woolen thread. Let me repeat, one can write with woolen thread. This thread passes through a discarded ball pen body. Visually challenged children cannot fill shapes drawn on paper by pencil or ink, but now they can fill and follow shapes drawn with a woolen thread. "72 plastic beads in 6 colors, red, blue, green, yellow, white, black, have been joined by string. Children love to create different shapes as shown here. Children with special needs get the sense of profile of a sphere while holding the beads between thumb and fingers. Let's see how the children play with it. There are 48 pieces of 4 regular geometrical shapes. Each shape is in 3 sizes and 3 colors, red, blue and yellow. Various combinations of these pieces result in countless shapes. Is not this smart cat with yellow eyes a good piece of artwork? With initial guidance, the child will create a vast number of combinations. Here the child has got a profile of an arrow, a man, and another man with large eyes, mouth and a cap. The child takes up the creative challenge to convert any figure into a combination of rectangles, squares, circles and triangles. Head, body, wings and tail could be joined to get the full bird. Now you may swivel the wings or tail or head to show different postures. Now the bird becomes a passenger in the cart with wheels. The child enjoys pulling the cart. There are 12 plastic conical stackable cups. These are colored in red, blue, yellow, green, black and white. Their bottoms have engravings of different birds and animals. The cups may be stacked to make a tall tower. The child will also find fun in nesting these cups. In this video clipping, you notice that the child is trying hard to stack all cups to make a tower. But the tower collapses. What to do? The child here feels comfortable to build 2 half towers instead of one single very tall tower. The child might put loads of any material around him, like sand or stone chips, and transport the load. The trolley could be fixed on a tabletop by pressing buttons. This play helps motor skill development and muscular coordination. The kit box body spreads out in the shape of a large flannel board, 1.5 etc. The teacher will first fire the imagination of the child on the board. And there lived a crow. The child fixes the cutout of the crow on the canopy of the tree. When play is encouraged, 2 or more children will be hyperactive in pasting cutouts onto the flannel board and weave stories. This play is very useful for language development. 5 animals have been given in the kit. These masks are specially designed so that they are hung from a soft headgear. This ensures correct positioning and stability. Each of the 3 finger puppets given in the kit has a hidden pocket beneath its belly. 2 fingers are inserted in it and the puppet is thus manipulated. The child very much likes to play with these dolls. The child takes the doll on lap, feeds it, makes bed for it, and does everything to the doll in the same way her mother does to her. But these dolls offer other entertainments also, as you find in this video clip.
ये हाथ से हिलाते हैं तब इनके अंदर जान आती है, तब खेलते हैं दोनों आपस में। अभी ये भी तुम्हारे की तरह असली में इनका नाम है, एक गुड़िया है, गुड्डा है, दोनों आपसे मिलने के लिए आए। आप भी खेलोगे ऐसे? दौड़ भी जाते हैं, चलते भी हैं, बात भी करते हैं।
This is a special ball with soft EVA covering and 2 bells inside it. Its bounce has been kept low. Preschool children with developing brain-hand coordination will find this ball user-friendly. The visually challenged ones will be able to play with it as the ball is slow and makes sound with every bounce. This is the traditional indigenous flute made from a bamboo pipe. It is available everywhere. "25 sonorous brass bells are tied onto a cotton cord. With their pleasant sound, the bells generate sense of rhythm whether they are tied onto the leg or hand. At the first instance, the child loved to shake it while holding it in hand. Before introducing concept of numbers to the preschoolers, it is necessary to introduce to them concept of near far, small big, long short, etc. The child could be asked to arrange 5 cards carrying pictures of 5 houses from small to big or from big to small.
ये क्या क्या देख रहा है, उन्हें बड़ा छोटा लगाना है, इसमें बड़ा कहाँ है, छोटा कहाँ है, इसमें पहचान पाओगे?
ये आखिरी में छोटा,
ये आखिरी में छोटा, ये छोटा है, ये बड़ा है, सबसे पहले छोटा, फिर उसके बाद ये बड़ा, फिर उसके बाद ये बड़ा और फिर ये।
Such code works as an interface between the adult and the child as scope of interaction opens up. What is missing in this bus? One wheel, the child replies instantly. But the child might also ask, where is the driver? Or where are the passengers? Or why there is no traffic on the road? As a teacher, you should be prepared to answer all these questions.
ये बस में क्या मिस है? एक टायर मिस है। क्या मिस है बताइए? लेग। एक लेग मिस है ना इसमें? इसमें चारपाई में एक लेग मिस है।
There are 8 bags, each containing at least one module as printed on each. The color of the bags are red, green, yellow, blue, orange, pink, white and black. Can you use these bags to introduce colors to the child? Can the child identify the bag after looking at the sketch printed on each bag? The kit contains only bare essential play materials. As a teacher, you will have to work with materials like clay, paper, cloth, papier mâché, plastics, etc. to give shape to toy ideas. In this screen, you are seeing how easily a rattle ball and a shape sorter can be made. Here, you see how a pot is created out of clay by coil method and how a mask is made from papier mâché. The dancing bird and the human figure with moving limbs are very entertaining to children. You will be able to fabricate those with locally available materials. Can you not prepare limbs of the doll from discarded newspapers and assemble the doll as shown? The paper glider shown here is one example of numerous such interesting and useful shapes which could be made by paper folding. The bird here is made to dance with pushing or pulling of the tip X. The animal mobile on hanger is another example of use of discarded materials in giving shapes to innovative ideas. If you cut a thick piece of paper with a pair of scissors along these lines, you get 7 different shapes. These shapes are called tans. You will be able to get dozens of different figures by innovative combinations of these tans. A few shapes are shown here. There are 12 regular pentagons and 22 regular hexagons, each with 22 mm sides. If you fold each hexagon and each pentagon along the dotted lines so that 2 neighboring edges touch but do not overlap, you can create a paper football with 34 faces. Please try it. You will definitely enjoy this exercise. More than 50 exercises are given in the printed manual of the kit. You may try them to give shape to your innovative ideas. Finally, let us summarize what we have seen and discussed so far. 1. For managing the curiosity of the preschooler, you as a caregiver should divide the children in groups and distribute one module to one group. 2. Supervise the groups in rotation and actively take part in the play. 3. Prepare interesting play materials, games, toys from things available locally. You may take hints from the printed manual accompanying the kit. 4. You will enjoy most when you and the child are equal partners in learning.